guys, welcome to another video. This is Marlon here, and this is where I'm looking at a couple more plugins for music production that are free. In this video, I'm going to look at not just one but two different plugins that I consider to be staple sounds that you can use in pretty much any genre of music. And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to look at a piano sound and an electric bass sound, and like I said, you can use those in any type of music, so it's a good couple of plugins to add to your arsenal of sounds. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the bass. As you just heard there, that's a demo reggae track that I've put together, and I've used a couple of free, well, at least 3 free plugins in here. And so we'll have a look at the bass one first of all, and this is called Forefront Bass. This is from this website over here called young.com. Just go ahead and go to their software section, and you can select the Forefront Bass. So you can go ahead and select the Forefront Bass and download the version that is for your system and install it. It comes in audio units and VSTi as well as RTAS. So you can go ahead and choose the version choose to install the version that's for the software that you're going to use it with. In here as well, you've got a couple more plugins that are free. I've actually downloaded the R piano and the normal piano, so the Forefront piano and the R piano. So yeah, I'm just going to run through how I've used these in this reggae track, and just let you know what the processing is that I've done and stuff like that. So let's jump over back to the project. So as you can see, I've got my project here on screen, and what I'll do is just play it back and solo the bass line and explain to you what's happening. So as usual, guys, you need to listen back to this on headphones to make sure that you are hearing the bass properly. So I've got some processing going on in addition to the plugin, but the plugin by itself, I'm just going to switch off these devices here and just play it back once more so you can hear the raw sound of that. So it's literally the sound of an electric bass guitar, and there isn't really much more to this plugin. It's quite a good sounding electric bass. However, you can add your processing to it and just change the whole character of it. So what I've done is I've run it through an amp here. So I've got the stock amp from Ableton Live, and I've put that through some processing where I've adjusted the controls down here, and this is what it sounds like with it. Then I went in and added some EQ and some compression. So I mean, it's very simple, like I said, but it's quite a flexible sound to use in all sorts of productions. So that's that one. And the next thing that I'm going to look at now is the Forefront piano, which is again a simple piano. There aren't any bells and whistles to this one. All I've done is I've added an EQ to it, and this is what it sounds like. So without the EQ, the sound is actually a little bit less bright. So I've just added that in and boosted some of the highs and mids to give it some more sizzle. So the next one we've got here is the Forefront R piano. And this one actually has some controls that you can play around with. I haven't actually used it in the project. I just loaded it up in the project, but I never actually recorded any clips with it. So this is what it looks like, and I am going to just enable that track so we can play it back and let you know what it sounds like. Of course, I've got to take it off mute. So that sounds like a pluck at the moment. That's because I've adjusted the control here. I think this is the decay. The more you adjust this, the more you can hear the sound being sustained. So now it sounds more like a piano. Right, so yeah, that's a good sounding piano. I haven't got any EQ on that one. So I mean, just imagine when you've added some more processing to it, what it could sound like. So these are really high quality plugins, and you can just go ahead and get them for free, which is amazing. The only other plugin that I've got in here that's free are the drums, the MT Power drums. I looked at that in a previous video, so check the previous video for that one. I've got some processing going on this. Well, I've got it loaded up into individual tracks, and I've processed just by EQing and compressing the hi-hats as well as the kick and snare. Everything else in this project are plugins that are paid. Pretty much I'm using Kontakt 5 for all the other instruments, such as the guitar sounds and the organ sounds and so on and so forth. So yeah, there you have it. That's this video showing you some of the free plugins that I've been using and how you can put them to good use. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching as usual, and take care. Catch you in the next video. Peace.